It looks like one of the most productive wide receivers in the NFL is back on the market and is free to sign wherever he wants. After Deandre Hopkins made it very clear to the Arizona Cardinals, despite the Arizona Cardinals looking like they were on this meteoric rise all the way up to 2021, 11-6 season, a playoff appearance, great numbers, despite a little bit of a collapse late in the season. Last year was a disaster. 4-13. Kyler Murray ends up tearing his ACL, but it was a bad start for them anyway. This team was not going anywhere. And now DeAndre Hopkins wanted out. They could not find a trade partner, and DeAndre Hopkins gets released from the Arizona Cardinals today. This is from Adam Schefter. Cardinals released DeAndre Hopkins. And they didn't even wait for the post-June 1st where they could have maybe spread out that salary cap hit, that dead cap hit over the next several years, because they've already done that to too many players this year. This is kind of a nightmare, in my opinion, for the Cardinals, getting no trade value for DeAndre Hopkins, being forced to release him, and now he's able to go anywhere he wants. DeAndre Hopkins released by the Cardinals, why the team couldn't find a trade partner, and why the all-pro wide receiver was cut now. With the release, Hopkins is free to sign with any team he wants. He has a cap number of almost $30 million this year and $25 million next year, the final 2 years of an extension. Arizona will eat $21 million in dead cap, saving $8,000 in cap space. So doing the move did save them $8 million, but still $22 million in a dead cap hit. That cannot be good to swallow if you are the Cardinals. The Cardinals made attempts to trade Hopkins, but couldn't find a dancing partner. His $19 million base salary was non-guaranteed, but prohibitive to whatever team he ended up with. Hopkins admitted he didn't want to raise if he was traded to another team. This is a guy, when he's on the field, he is productive as hell. We have seen that over his entire NFL career. There's no doubt about that. With Hopkins free to sign wherever he wants, the team he revealed that he was interested in and the quarterbacks he prefers to play with will now be in play. Earlier this week, Hopkins listed Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Justin Herbert as quarterbacks he'd like to play with. So, I mean, now, if money's not an option for him, if he's willing to take, I'd say a $5 million deal or something like that to play for 1 year, maybe a $10 million 2-year deal, if he wants to take a discount, this guy could go hunting for rings if that's something he wanted to do. If he wants big money, that's a different story. But he could, you could have DeAndre Hopkins going to Kansas City. Or Baltimore certainly seems like a possible option, considering reportedly Lamar Jackson wanted DeAndre Hopkins and Odell Beckham Jr. They already signed Odell Beckham. Maybe he just goes and signs, and Lamar Jackson has these wide receivers that he wants. The possibilities are endless. Now that DeAndre Hopkins is a complete free agent and can do whatever he wants, if money's not an option, it just depends what he wants to do. But certainly, the Arizona Cardinals, in a 2-year span, obviously fired GM, fired head coach, Kyler Murray ACL injury, but even before that, everything was falling apart. The Cardinals, they had a chance. People felt positive about them 2 years ago. Now, I can't imagine anyone feeling very positive about this iteration of the Arizona Cardinals, especially with Kyler Murray not due back till likely sometime in the middle of the year. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.